Hey Cloud Gamers, today we're having a look at Formula 1 2020 on Google Stadia and PlayStation Now at 1080p. The reason for this is we've recently been looking at PlayStation Now, which we've given an extremely hard time at over the last year. However, since the release of PlayStation 5 it seems to have upped its quality somewhat. So when we pit it against Google Stadia here, can you tell the difference? At 1080 it's very difficult for me to be able to tell which one is which, and obviously I already know. So if you hadn't managed to figure it out, we can reveal that PlayStation Now is actually on the left and Stadia is on the right. So you must admit, at 1080 at least, it is quite impressive, the increase in quality here. You can see it's extremely stable. I would say that PlayStation probably has slightly better frame rate here. And as we look at Stadia full screen, you'll see what I mean when we see a bit of this jitter. Quality wise, Stadia has always been fairly rock solid. But as we flip back to PlayStation Now, we'll see that it does feel a little bit smoother. And we can see there's slightly better detail in the long distance stuff there, not that you're going to be paying that much attention to it. As we flip back to Stadia again, as we hit this corner, again we see a little bit of that jitter. And again, looking at the terrain, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, it's just very smooth on both. Little bit brighter actually there on PlayStation Now as we flick back coming around that last corner. But all in all, it's very tight. Obviously Stadia also has 4K and other abilities as well, but if you're going to be playing on PC, then it's a close call between these. However, the quality is not the only thing that matters here, especially as far as Formula 1's concerned. If you have a look at the session list here for PlayStation, we'll see that there is quite a big difference. Now this was during the day in a weekday, so I wouldn't have expected a massive amount of sessions anyway, but there is a fair amount of people playing here. However, when I did the same on Stadia, unfortunately there wasn't even a single session. As I said, this was midday in the week, so again I wouldn't expect a massive amount of people. However, if we look at the event on PlayStation Now, this is the Grand Prix event that happened last week, we see that there was over 4,500 entrants. Whereas if we look at the same on Google Stadia, there was only 73. So if you do want to rank high, then obviously Google Stadia is a good place to get into those events. Whereas if you want more people to play with, then PlayStation Now definitely has that advantage. Let us know what you think in the comments below over the number of players versus quality and convenience. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things cloud gaming, and we will see you next time.